So let's take a closer look at the Nissan 350Z. This is a 2003 model, and some of the features and the pros and cons, what I think, after a few years owning it. Well, it never fails, no matter where I go, someone turns up making noise, so they're about to mow in the park here. Anyway, this is for Johnny, one of my friends and subscribers that asked me to do a review on my 350Z. As you can see, it's quite a sexy looking beast. I'll tell you the story about that in a minute, how I came to acquire it. So let's have a look inside the hatch. There's ample space for a weekend getaway, but obviously with only 2 people in the car, you're not having a whole family with you. Okay, so let's take a look at what's under the bonnet. It's a 3.5 litre V6. I always seem to forget it's not a 4-cylinder because of the size of the car. Anyway, forgive it. Haven't detailed it for ages. So that's it. It's quite a neat package. Impossible to work on virtually, which is why I paid a guy, an expert on these cars, $1,800 recently, to replace the headlights with these much brighter xenon ones and give it a full tune and service. There we are. It's a lovely little car. Now, I'm not a person that's really big on changing wheels of cars, but fortunately the previous owner did put these mags on, and I reckon they're really great for this car. They really set it apart from the others. And again, I haven't polished them up recently, but they do come up really nicely. You might recognise this park as one of the ones I fly my drone in, actually. Like I say, I haven't detailed this car for a long time, but the wheels actually polish up quite well. And you see these massive Brembo brakes, front and rear. That'll stop pretty well anything. The tyres are also pretty thick, as thick as the ones on my Corvettes actually. I'll show you more of interior storage areas a little bit later on, so stay tuned for that. So a very quick look at the interior. Not the best shot you'll see, maybe I'll do some at home actually. But you have a little centre console there, which I put my phone in. Also have a little MP3 player in there. Cup holder, which is quite useful. Not about a cup, I suppose, but good to put your drink bottle in. And this isn't a factory stereo, it is indeed an Alpine unit. Which you can't see too well with the sun, but it's a DVD player as well. Little fold-away mirrors. And a bit I really like is when you shut the door. See the top? Show you again. Because it's pillarless. Isn't it cool how it pops up by itself? Anyway, let's go for a drive. Very hot with the aircon turned off, so I don't ruin the sound too much. Anyway, we just go out on the highway here and see how we go. It's a 6-speed gearbox, I'm in second at the moment. can't do much more because there's a vehicle in front of me and there's a trap next to me. Might do that one again, I think. Right. And then you've still got 5th and 6th gears. Cruise control is awesome in this thing. Pretty accurate. I've never met a cruise control that is that great. Probably this comes a close second to a little Mercedes I had some years back. But I mean, it's not bad. Cruise is lovely. Absolutely beautiful car to drive. Very tight. No noises or creaks whatsoever. Just in this case, it's got pretty high mileage. The guy that swapped it for my white Corvette reckons that it had 80,000 kilometres. It had a new engine, but things that he said since, well, let's just say I think he had his hand on it. But anyway, it does have the original service history from the original owner, and it was in fact very good. Always regularly serviced. So yeah, there's plenty of torque with this engine.